Mummy G.O and Daddy G.O, YUL EDOCHIE and Judy, they have been trending of late because of their Sunday sermon, maybe their Sunday movie. Whether I will call it Sunday sermon or call it Sunday movie. Now, while I've seen what a lot of people have to say about that, I have a different opinion about the whole thing. I have an entirely different opinion. I listened to the message and I also looked at the messenger because we're not going to throw away the message because of the messenger. There is a message and there is a messenger. Now, some people are throwing away the message. Some people are just focusing on the messenger, attacking the messenger, attacking the messenger. The messenger that is YUL and Judy. But first and foremost, I want us to listen to some part of the message. I will talk about the message, then I'll talk about the messenger because there's something to say about both of them. Let's take a look. I'll be right back.
Counseling the night, but for you, it's not your job to save anybody. It's your job to save yourself. Cut that relationship today. Slowly detach from their circle.
Yes, sir.
If you're the kind of person that goes to club with them all the time, reduce it to 0. If you're the kind of person that hangs out in their house, stay in that your room. Build this character of being contented with what you have.
Of course.
If you want you for, no matter how little it is, always be grateful to God that you have them.
Good.
Pray and ask God to guide you, to help you make the right decisions. Cut that relationship. If you have anybody in your life that's putting you under pressure to do this or to do that, that you know that in turns it will destroy your life, cut that relationship instantly. If you're a girl here watching us today, if you have a girlfriend that is constantly hanging out every night, coming in the next morning to come and show you, oh my, see now, I don't make 1 million. Cut that relationship. You don't need it.
Exactly.
You don't need it.
Exactly.
Because, like I said, okay, so okay. In our dialect, we said if a rat jumps into the river with a lizard, when the lizard gets tried, the rat might not because of the hairs on its skin. So what works for this person might not
work for the other person.
So nobody can destroy you except you. To destroy, you have the powers to save or to destroy yourself.
And you see, a lot of young people have actually gotten themselves into very serious trouble.
Very serious
Many
trouble.
of them have actually wasted their lives.
So they want to drag you in.
Or no, I'm talking about the ones that have wasted their lives because they want to do what other people
are
did.
doing.
Most times, you who is influenced by those people, you end up getting into trouble, and those ones get away with what it was that whatever it is.
Do you know why this happens? Because we all have different graces. Your grace and your friend's grace, they are not the same. There are some people that God created with more grace. I might be wrong, I stand to be corrected.
True.
And if you're that kind of a person, as you want to indulge in whatever it is that friend of yours is doing, your spirit will be telling you, don't do this. And believe me, once you do, that's it.
True.
That's it. Either you die from it or you get locked up. And the worst part is the person that puts you into it is free.
Exactly.
Because grace giving our bro who don't have the same grace.
Exactly.
So do not allow anybody, if it is your parents that are pressurizing you into cut the relationship, limit it. If it is your siblings, your cousins, cut the relationship. If it's a friend, block the person. It's instantly.
That's also another point, because we need to get to the point of the parents who are now pressurizing their children.
I don't get it.
A lot of parents now, this is so wrong. This is so wrong. If you're a parent listening to us, please listen carefully. These days, a lot of parents are putting their children into so much pressure, maybe because their neighbor who is 19 or 20 came back home with a car. Their neighbor whose child is 19 or 20 or about that came back home with a car. Then you see, a parent pressurizing his own child. And when are you going to buy your car? What is that thing that these people are doing? Find out what they are doing so you can also do it as well. There are so many parents who are doing that right now, and it's so wrong.
It's so wrong. The one that is even breaking my heart is, okay, I'm a parent. I sent my son to school, and I know that my son is not doing anything. I'm the one sponsoring the education, the feeding, everything is coming from my pocket as a parent.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, my son is coming back home with a Benz. and I'm dancing, I'm recording it, and then that my son is throwing cash on me when I know that this my son is not working. I don't understand it. I'll pour my water. Like, why? What am I dancing to? What are you doing that gave you money for this kind of ride?
True.
When I know that I'm paying for your school fees.
True.
It's almost as if it's a competition now. And then you see the mom dancing so hard and then posting it, everybody saying congratulations. To what exactly? And before you know what is happening, the friend is now saying,
all right, like I said earlier,
my mate,
there is always a message and there is a messenger.
That is 18,
I
19,
totally
and
agree with this message. In fact, one of the videos I watched online, the lady, Judy, was talking about ladies that are married in school, but they are single in the house. They are playing wife role to a boyfriend and all that. Now, the truth is that everything they said is very correct. I would have preferred these two people call themselves motivational speakers. I would have preferred that. If they call themselves motivational speakers, then I would be say, okay, but you can't be calling yourself a pastor because the things you are saying, you are not living that, you are not living it. So it's more like do what I teach, but don't do what I say. Okay, pastor they go carry a shower on weekend, then on Sunday you they preach against people they carry a shower, but the pastor they carry a shower, and the pastor not carry a shower hide, and the pastor carry a shower promoter. Judy Austin said a lot of great things. I think that was about peer pressure. I think that topic we were talking about peer pressure. People are saying that the lady is talking to YUL EDOCHIE's daughter. I don't know. I'm not looking that way, but I'm looking at the message. Everything they said is true. Don't throw away a good message because it is coming from a wrong messenger. That particular message is true. That particular message has nothing to do with Christianity. It has to do with parental upbringing. It has to do with family. That particular message, that particular discussion, they are not preaching Jesus Christ there. They are preaching family and upbringing. Because Judy was talking about when you go to the school, focus on what took you to school. And madam, when you went to act a movie, did you focus on the movie? Like I said, the people that are saying this, they are the wrong people. But the teaching is very, very, very sound. But the reason why they choose to call themselves Mummy G.O and Daddy G.O is because that is what Nigeria wants to hear. So what do I have to say? That message is perfect. But the messengers, they are not supposed to be teaching that particular thing. When YUL EDOCHIE said he wanted to become a pastor, I came here to say it. Oh God, did you call yourself or God called you? And some people were telling me, Paul, don't judge anybody. Paul, don't judge anybody. The same people, that's for you to know that some people in Nigeria, they know they think. The same people that criticized me, that attacked me for questioning the calling of YUL EDOCHIE, they are now the ones quarreling with Judy Austin for what she said. Take a look, think again. I came to ask YUL EDOCHIE. The truth is that according to African tradition, you can marry 100 wives, nobody will query you. But as a pastor or as a Christian, or because a pastor is a spiritual leader, what are you modeling? You left your wife and children to go and carry your girlfriend that was acting movie and scattered everywhere and scattered your family. Assuming you're a motivational speaker or you're a businessman, you know go trend. But now you're coming to call yourself a pastor. What are you going to model? Now the same people that were quarreling with me, they're not the same people now that are quarreling with Judy. Why are you quarreling with Judy? If you said God can use anybody, God can pick anybody to become a pastor, to become his servant, and then you should support the Mummy G.O and Daddy G.O. Yeah, whoever supported the pastorship of YUL EDOCHIE, don't say anything bad about what Mummy G.O just said, because Daddy G.O and Mummy G.O, they're working together. Yes. You were quarreling with YUL EDOCHIE. You supported YUL EDOCHIE when he said he wants to become a pastor, right? Now, Mummy G.O, that is now the wife, the second wife, attachment wife, is now coming to say something, and you are quarreling with her. I can say that some people are hypocrites. Hypocrites means only in the you don't face any angle. If you supported YUL EDOCHIE to be a pastor, and why are you now criticizing what the pastor's wife said? Because Mummy G.O and Daddy G.O, they're working together. And I say that some Nigerians, they know they really calculate. Nigerians are just very, very emotional in nature. Because what the lady is saying, she's not living according to what she's saying. YUL EDOCHIE is talking about parents. Not the way pastorship negotiate for Nigeria. YUL EDOCHIE will not build a family. Now they can't teach people for internet how to build their family. They're just creating content. Those who are acting movie, that's why I call them actor and actress. They're not Mummy G and Daddy G anything. They're just acting movie and creating content and cashing out. That is the gospel truth. Because they are not supposed to be teaching that kind of thing. You're supposed to be living something before you can perfectly be teaching that thing to people. That's what I think on this issue. So take the message. The message is perfect. Don't throw away the message because it's coming from the wrong messenger. And for the messengers, go back and build your family. Don't come to the internet and be deceiving Nigerians. You are telling them what you're not doing. You could not hold your family, but you're not coming to teach parents how to hold their family. Not to worry, booking no forget for Nigeria.